Today's my topic is information, education, communication, health, means IEC. First one is information, education, and communication introduction. The word information, education, and the communication have an individual meaning when grouped together as IEC are familiar to many within the field of the health education. Means the communication, how to communication one person to another person. If have a good knowledge and the good decision with accept any problems, that time to give a positive feedback. It is the information. And education, what is the meaning of the education? Education means the experienced person means the knowledge depend on the health related or the particular subject wise to the knowledge, right? And it is a good for the good communication. As a nurse, if you have a knowledge regarding the health disease, that time to the good communication with the one person to another person on, like a depend on the patient condition. IEC is the process of the learning that the employers people to make a decision, modify behavior, and the changes of the social condition. So whenever the good communication with persons, that time to the changes also to the social conditions is the better for the good communications. Next, move to the definition. Information education and the communication combine strategy approaches and the methods that enable individuals, families, group, organizations, and the communities to play active role in achieving, protecting, and the sustaining their own health. Means what? Information, education, and the communication is the best therapy. In information such as a reality fact, right? So whenever you share in families, group, or organization, it is a good communication and it's a good personality to maintain them, right? So it is a good for health also, and the passing information is the best therapy to to give a good communication, right? So next, move to the concept. First one, information. The word information in the social interaction is used in different ways, right? So information like study related information or general knowledge or research study group, right? So there are many different information in social interaction, politics, right? There are many information in the different way, but how to present, that is the most protocol. We are a speak of the useful, valuable, factual, reliable prices, true information, and so on. Information is about something, it is can about the object, people, and the situation or event, right? So whenever to like a speak, it's very useful for other people, right? Is a message passes through in the, just keep it in your mind, because it's an improvement and also to knowledge regarding the information. And if have a passage the information, that time to that time to very careful for that, like a realistic example, factual, and the prices and the true information, means that not the fake information passed to another people, right? Good communication, clear voice also, and information passed to the true feelings. Second one is the education. Education is concerned with opening out in the horizons and to choose his interest and the mode of the living. Means education related, choose the interest, how to particularly education depend on the subject, right? So whenever to interest in the subject like a nursing field, they tend to give a more appreciate and the motivation in your life also. So it's a good for the education. It is a process of the continuous interaction in which both teachers taught and get benefit. It also helps to mold behavior pattern of man and adjust himself. So whenever to get education, that time to good communication also, and adjustment, means adjustment to how to benefit your advantages, disadvantages, and how to talk one person to another person, group people, or their how to behave and how to communication with other people. So educated is the most important in your life also, like your personality, how to speak also, right? So education is the most important. And last one is a communication. It is an integral and the importance components of the total health organization. Communication has been attained together. Importance in the health promotion and development. Communication is the backbone of the modern society. So whenever to communication one person to another person, that time to the health program also to divide and the development the program promotion also to the health and modern to the society. Social interaction is the most important for that. And the next is purpose, increasing awareness means whenever to passage this message to improve a good communication for the sound to the present for other people also, and to uh, to uh, whenever to like this listen this voice, so it's really helpful for that in motivation. Enhancing the role communication means to speak, how to speak like a two-person to face talk, and if have any problem that time to solve it. Establishing population information centers and the networks. So whenever to like establishing population information, connecting with one center like to mobile connection and the facts, and also to like a online lectures like a Zoom meeting and all, right? Education and the people about the population issue in the family planning. So whenever to family planning during that time to give a good communication, or if have a problem that time to give a base education provide for a family planning. Strategy of the IEC. Identify the communication needs and the plan IEC activities. So whenever to do the good communication, follow the IEC rules. Training health functioning. So whenever to good communication, that time to together work also and to do like a helping with people. Training of the community volunteers. So whenever to train community areas, that time to give a practical knowledge provide and theory knowledge also provide to do practical activities and test and all. Training of the mothers. So whenever to like information passage to the mothers, this kangaroo care and all to give a care to the mothers. Use of satisfy adopters. So whenever to give a more adapted satisfied reason also, and good knowledge. NGO involvement the NGO. So national government organization to the involvement in the information technology is adopting the social marketing techniques is also useful for that information, and effective use of the mass media. Mass media to include it all uh, television, radio, internet, computer, right? So this is a very useful for that. Follow up the programs. So whenever to use this program, this follow up care also, and to negative feedback also. Training and working with the TPA. So train and also to working with the patient. Approaches to design and the IC strategy. First one is the IC goal for the program, for a project and the other priorities. So first one to see how to communication with people and select target. Means priority, what is your priority need? Identify the changes expected which from the each target group. So whenever to target that them to give a good communication, right? Assessing and understanding means how to present your data, and that time to give a good IC communication. And the last one is the determine combination of the IEC activity. So first one is the information pass, after then how to present it, right? So there are the most effective for the activities. Sixth one is the outlining and the focus of the message to be communicated and the message strategy. So whenever to use the AVRs, handouts, leaflets, right? That time to is the most focus. And on television or the PPT presentation is the most effective for the message passing. And seven one is the identifying the most appropriate combination of the communication channels. So whenever two channel passes like a send messenger and the feedback. What is the feedback? Like a positive or negative sign. Identifying the organization and the managing the strategy, right? So whenever to identify the problems, they tend to manage also in a problem solving procedure. And ninth and then calculating in the amount resources needed to identify realistic time frame. So whenever to give an example, that time to give a realistic fact reasons. 11 discuss the strategy and adjust and the get is approved. So whenever to have problem, that time to give a approvals. IC material activities, printed material, mass media, giveaway, community awareness and events, and innovative ideas. So first, printed material used like a PPTs, leaflets, and also like brochures. So that is very useful for a marketing. And mass media included all like television, radio, computers, internet. It is a best useful for the IC communication. No, so give away from positive and negative reply. Community awareness also in like a drawing pictures and all, and a good idea also to the passage. So IEC approaches. First approach is the first two group divided group and individual. So first one is a group discussion. First method is a group discussion, demonstration, role play, and second one individual is a home visit, individual contact, and the counseling. So first one is media is group film, tape record, TV, video, and flashcard. And second one is individual photo folder, booklets, leaflets, kits, and the flashcard. So first one is a group discussion and how to present, right? Group discussion, group leader, and a division for the group people, right? And demonstration. After that, two procedure applied and a demonstration also. And role play like a drama, right? So whenever to like a story present in the community area, and that too like a specific moral, yeah, in this story. This is a role play. And media is a like all substance used in this group activity like a film, tap recorder, TV, video, flashcard, whenever to see and the good message passes. And second one is the individual, is a home visit. It means whenever have a problem regarding a health issue, that time to is really careful, and also is a good treatment for that. So home visiting is a must. And second one is the individual contact. Means individual contact, particularly disease people. So is it like a entry for that in community area, and after that treatment for best treatment give for all abnormalities people, and counseling to have if you have that problem in particularly disease, that time to give a counseling is better for the health. It's also used for a photo folder, booklets, leaflets, kits, and the flashcard. So it's very useful for the understanding. Strategy to improve the both IC activities. So whenever to teach someone, it's a good for others and yourself also, and also to motivate. And first one is how to problem solving. So whenever to have a problem, that time to to decision making, and also to like a problem solve. Link to supervise with the training level, right? So whenever to like a supervision, that time to give a in your juniors or seniors to give a training into how to present how to present your health condition. And concentration and the local fits. Combination interpersonal communication strategy with the mass media. So all two included in the mass media in your presentation. So it's a clear for that. Thank you.